Good morning. I'm Bobby Morrissey. I'm the Liberal candidate in the federal riding of Egmont, and I've been the Member of Parliament for the past going on 10 years. CBC Prince Edward Island is very important. It's very important to the country because now more than ever, we need a unbiased broadcaster that is providing news, factual news, and CBC does that and does it very well. And it's extremely important to Canadians and Islanders. And our government is committed to continue to support CBC. But CBC also has to recognize they have a mandate all across the country and all across Prince Edward Island. That means covering news from tip to tip. Well, I start my morning with the morning broadcast. It's my go-to, the only station I listen to. Main Street in the afternoon is another one, but their online presence has become more and more an important media source for me. Compass a lot, but my schedule, I'm rarely around to watch 6 o'clock news at Compass. But I do catch clips of it later in the day. There is some parties in the House of Commons that constantly attacks the CBC. Some are on record as wanting to dramatically reduce its funding or eliminate it. And some from time to time, CBC can become a scapegoat. It can become a political football. But it's important for Canadians to recognize those parties that are prepared to support a non-biased public broadcasting system in this country.
Hello, PEI. My name is Ranald Macfarlane. I'm your friendly neighborhood pig farmer, and I am the Green Party candidate for the federal constituency of Egmont. CBC, radio, and TV, they tried to cut it. It's a lifeline in PEI. When it comes down to the crunch, Fiona is a great example. Going into Fiona, I needed information. I needed real depth knowledge of what was going to happen to us, even though we pretty much didn't know exactly what would happen. When I woke up at 6 a.m. the morning of the Fiona hurricane, I had to restore power to the farm. At least I knew that the power was going to be out. And when power was restored, I ran to the barn and turned on CBC radio so I could get a depth of an understanding of what was going on in PEI then. PEI is critical for a lot of reasons. It binds the community. There's so little community left in this country because of a lot of reasons. PEI, CBC, radio, and TV holds this community together here in PEI, and it is vital information when we need it. Storms, hurricanes, I don't know what other canceled buses, you name it. And CBC are fact checkers. I'm a big believer in real science and real facts, and the religion of populism that we have to deal with now with Trump and others. I mean, to me, CBC is there to push that all back. And if it wasn't for CBC, I would go insane.
My name is Carol Rybinski, and I am running for the NDP here in Egmont, PEI. It's so important. I really feel that this is where we get our local stories, our unique Canadian content, and without maybe the hysteria that we get sometimes with other news broadcasts. I'm thinking a lot about the folks to the south of us. Our Canadian voices can get a little drowned out by some of the stuff that happens down there. So if we don't keep the CBC strong and well funded, we're going to lose that. So I have CBC Listen on Demand going on my computer every day when I'm doing paperwork here, and that's where I get all my news. I'd love to see it much better funded because we are too small. We wouldn't have that Canadian content. It just wouldn't be available to us, and sort of fair and balanced content unless we had the CBC, I firmly believe. And I will say, as someone who's been on a lot of boards and worked with a lot of community groups, you know, whenever we need any of our sort of stories or information out there, the CBC has been great for, you know, getting the news of what we're doing in our communities out there. So it's vital.